So today's question comes from a client who has been Airbnb-ing their property, and I actually had this come up recently personally too. Their homeowners insurance found out that they were Airbnb-ing the property and had a problem with it. So today it's, what do I do? Who covers me if a guest trips and falls or hurts themselves on my property? And on the alternative side, what happens if they damage my property or steal something or something like that? So I actually used to do insurance claims for a living. So a lot of this comes down to who's invited into your house and how and all this crazy stuff. But what you need to know is there is a potential gap between your homeowner's insurance and you inviting a guest to stay in your home, because your homeowner's insurance thinks of Airbnb as a business, and your homeowner's insurance does not cover business operations. You need a business policy for that. Now, Airbnb actually has they have a policy that they say covers you and you can file a claim, but they have a myriad of lists of things that you have to do, which is don't communicate with the guest unless it's in the Airbnb message app. Don't take any money from the guest unless it's through the Airbnb app. You're going to want to do everything always by the book, which I know is a pain in the butt, but that's about the only way that their coverage might cover you if you get sued because I tripped and fell on your swing set in the backyard of your house while renting your Airbnb. Alternately, do not ever let your Airbnb guest drive your boat, drive your motorcycle, drive your car, any of that stuff. No skis, no nothing that they could injure themselves on that's a motor vehicle. If you're using a motor vehicle with associated with the house, that's going to actually be covered on your insurance policy on your car or vehicle. And if you loan your vehicle out, you're loaning out your insurance, just so you know, just be aware. And then on the flip side, if they rob you, your policy is probably not going to cover it because, of course, you invited them into your house. They're not a typical person who who's actually broken in and trying to steal things from you. Airbnb also still has coverage supposedly for this, but I would encourage you guys all to look at getting a policy that would cover you, especially if you're doing it a lot. I mean, I have several clients who are Airbnb-ing their property, you know, a lot of the time because they might have a mother-in-law suite or an external attached dwelling that nobody lives in, or an extra bedroom and they rent it out, you know, most of the time. If you're doing that, you want a policy that covers you, and it'd be better to just notify your company that you're doing this. There are a lot of companies that won't cover you at all, so it's going to take a little time to figure it out. Message me below or comment below if you want some referrals, because I have a few that will most definitely. And of course, always reach out to me because I'm happy to explain all of this in detail. Because if nothing else, guys, I mean, obviously Airbnb is great and it's a great source of income. But I also want you to know what the risk is that you're getting involved in and know it and be able to cover it if that's something you're looking into. Anyways, enjoy this lovely sunny week and the end of our summer, and we'll see you next week. Take care. Bye.